You can see photos and videos from 1969, plus learn about Neil Armstrong's many connections to the Miami Valley before and after the moon landing. We also have posted several archive videos on our WHIO streaming app. Those include the first steps on the moon and President Nixon's call to Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. You can download the app on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Chief Meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs joins me now. And McCall, it was hot today, but we're not the only ones dealing with this heat.
No, we weren't. I took a look at a map across the entire state, or continent, should we say, and you can see that throughout the U.S. we've had more than 20 states under heat alerts tonight. And we aren't the only one. Our graphics will show you that there is, in fact, a lot of areas across the country, as I mentioned, that have not only excessive heat warnings, but heat advisories. Notice from portions of Texas all the way up to Maine is where we're dealing with this extreme heat. As far as the Miami Valley is concerned, today marks the 9th day that we have hit 90 degrees or higher, and they've all fallen in the month of July. So just this month, we've had 9 days in excess of 90 degrees. Temperatures now in the Miami Valley, well, we're still sitting in the 80s in most spots, 83 degrees in the city of Dayton, and it feels a lot hotter than that. In fact, in the city of Dayton, the heat index value currently is still around 90 degrees. Other spots across the Miami Valley, we're at 82 in Salina, 83 in Wapakoneta, 79 degrees for you up in Urbana. Tonight, not much relief is expected to take place. We're going to be falling back into and through the 70s, but that's where we stay. By tomorrow morning, we wake up at 76 degrees. Muggy conditions are going to make it feel like the 80s throughout the night. Here's what you need for tomorrow. Grab the sunblock. We'll have a very high UV index, lots of sunshine throughout the day. Also, grab a few bottles of water before you head out the door. If you do have plans to leave the home tomorrow, you need to make sure that you're drinking lots of water throughout the day, as we are going to be quite hot and humid once again. You can leave the rain gear at home. There may be an outside chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm across the far north late tomorrow evening, and I'll show you on Futurecast in a few moments. If you're someone that has to work outdoors, if you have plans to do anything, such as maybe doing the lawn, mowing the lawn, timing is key as to when is the best time to be out there. The hottest points of the day are between noon and 3 o'clock, so if you do work outside of that, preferably early on in the morning is your best option. Stay hydrated, as I mentioned. Drink water before you do your activity, during and after as well. And then dress for success. Make sure that you have light colored clothing on and is also loose fitted. That will help to keep you relatively cooler than if you were wearing darker clothes that were a little bit snugger. Air quality alert in effect until tomorrow night at midnight, and that includes most counties and the cities of Dayton, Troy, up towards Greenville, Eaton, as well as Springfield and Xenia. Basically, if you have a respiratory problem, children, elderly, you may have some difficulty breathing tomorrow, so take it a little easy and perhaps stay inside if possible. 94 degrees will be our high tomorrow. You factor in that humidity, and we're going to get into the triple digits. At the peak heating of the day, it's going to feel close to 110, and will feel like triple digits all the way through about 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Futurecast shows we are dry through the day tomorrow, mostly sunny sky. After about 10 o'clock or so, you may see a sprinkle or a thunderstorm trying to skirt across the far north. Again, most of us are going to stay dry. It's just really an outside chance. Sunday, we wake up dry. Then as we head into the afternoon hours, we'll start to get some pop-up thunderstorms around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and they'll become a bit more numerous as we head through your Sunday evening. Greatest concern with any of those storms are going to be damaging winds, perhaps some flash flooding because it is very humid. So there's a lot of moisture that we could see a lot of rain from. Hail, potentially, just some small pieces of hail. Outside of that, no threat for tornadic activity this weekend. We do see a cut in that temperature and the humidity for your Monday, but storms are still around for the first part of the day. Much nicer for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Low humidity, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s.
Well, I never thought of 80s as feeling like a cool down. Thanks so much, McCall. With temperatures in the 90s and the heat index above 100, it doesn't take long to feel the effects of the sun. Within 15 minutes, the temperature inside a car can go up 40 degrees. That could lead to a potentially deadly situation for kids or pets left alone.
I see it at work all the time. People out in the parking lot, they're in a big hurry and they run in and they just leave their kids or pets outside in their cars, and it's horrible.
Doctors say kids under the age of 4 get hot more quickly, but they can't cool themselves off because they don't sweat as well as adults. Ohio does have a Good Samaritan law, meaning you can break a window to rescue a child or a pet in danger.